Hello, everybody, and welcome to another new week of medical terminology. I hope you're feeling strong. Keep that momentum going. You're making great progress. You're almost through with Module 1. Okay, so keep up the great work. This week, we get to look at Chapter 12, the essentials of the language of endocrinology. So endocrinology is the study of the endocrine system. We're talking glands, we're talking hormones, we're talking blood, we're talking sugar, we're talking blood sugar. All this stuff involved in the endocrine system. Endocrine literally means to secrete within, as in secreting something directly into the bloodstream. So the endocrine system regulates body activities through the use of these little chemical messengers called hormones, which are secreted directly into the bloodstream. So you are going to, in this chapter, learn about the different organs and glands that secrete hormones, what the hormones are and what they do, right? Like what effect they have on the body. In this chapter, a big, important, I think, part of it is the discussion or an explanation of diabetes mellitus. This is the world's most common metabolic disorder. I mean, it is very likely that diabetes, that you've heard of diabetes for sure, and that it's maybe affected you in some way in your life. Maybe it's affected you personally, somebody in your family, friends. It's just such a common disorder, common illness. So now is a great time to learn about the pathophysiology of the disease of diabetes and make connections between the disease process and how it can affect individuals on a daily basis, how it affects daily life. There are several different kinds of diabetes, so your book will go over that. As you read, pay attention to the various forms of diabetes, and hopefully you'll get to understand and be able to describe the differences between those different forms of diabetes, because it's not just one thing. We hear about it in the culture all the time, diabetes, but there are like varying types of diabetes. So pay attention to that as you read. I think it's important sort of personally, and then as a student, but then also professionally for the future. So this is a short chapter, but it's like relatively dense. I think some of the material will be novel. It'll be a little bit new. So hit the books and maybe treat yourself to like a sweet study snack, something sweet, because my main takeaway from this chapter is that the brain runs on sugar. They published that in the textbook. I'm going to run with it. So I'm about to have a coffee and a biscotti. So that's the plan. All right. Well, happy studying and keep up the great work. And I will see you in the live session.